So I get asked this a fair bit. So I put together this sheet of ballpark setup costs. So if you're an investor, if you're a business person, and you want to invest in Amazon real estate in the form of a supplements company, I've broken down the ballpark setup costs. All right. So the main setup costs, we're looking at inventory slash logistics, COA lab testing, branding, website, photography, videos, Amazon storefront, Amazon listings, and then reviews, giveaways, and promos. So I see these as the one-time setup costs. And then you have the monthly costs. The main things are advertising and management. And so I have a column here called minimum, as in anything less than that, don't even think about it, right? Absolutely bare minimum would be stupid to do that amount. And then some kind of other amounts here and A, B, and C that you can kind of play with in this spreadsheet. And you can find this spreadsheet link below, which is inside my ultimate guide for selling supplements on Amazon. If that would load, that would be great. And so in terms of inventory, I mean, think along the lines of 20K at least, I would say. Lab testing, it depends on how many ingredients you're getting tested, but think along the lines of 5K. For branding, think along the lines of 5 to 10K. For website, same thing. Photography and videography, same thing. Think a lot along the lines of 5 to 10K. Now, I'm assuming that you want to grow $1 million brand here. I'm assuming you're, wanting to do it right and potentially sell this store slash brand for 7 figures in a number of years and really create $1 million brand. A storefront and listings, again, think along the lines of 5K. You're going to want to hire a professional graphic design agency to create your brands, to create all the creative stuff. I have a creative agency and I recommend it. And then reviews, giveaways, and promos. Again, depends, but depends how many giveaways you want to do, right, for your launch and how aggressive you want to go. And then for management fees, so for ads, normally I say minimum $100 a day. We start typically at $100 a day and adjust from there. In supplements, you're probably going to need to spend more than that, closer to $200 a day. So if you're spending $6K a month on ads, I would say that's fair. And then management, let's say you're paying $3K a month for management for an agency like mine or another similar agency. So startup costs, let's just call it, you're looking at a ballpark 50K of one-time startup costs. I would call that a lower limit. And then let's say you're doing 3K a month on ads. And let's say you're doing 4,000 a month on ads, 3K a month on advertising. So your 12-month startup costs are 84,000 plus 50,000, 134. Or if you're spending 6K a month on ads, you're looking at 158 set aside for 12 months. And I say set aside for 12 months because, like most startups, it's not typical to be profitable in the first year, especially with supplements startups, because the cost per clicks are very competitive and competitors know that they can invest to acquire that first customer, because it's all about acquiring that first customer and the lifetime value. It's all about lifetime value, getting people on subscribe and save, and then eventually over to your website. So, in summary, I would say to a friend who is a business person or investor, business owner, let's say you just exited a business, and you're like, how much would it cost to launch like very like $1 million supplements brand and like really take a swing at the bat? I'd be like, yeah, around, you know, for the first year, you need around 150K to 200K set aside, in reality land, because that's where we want to live in reality land, right? So I hope that was helpful. And my ultimate guide to selling supplements on Amazon will be here. And you'll find a link to the Google Sheet inside of there. And of course, my agency, we help supplements brands scale profitably on Amazon and TikTok. If you'd like to get in touch about our setup and management and creative services, feel free to get in touch. Hope that was helpful. Done for you services available. We offer done for you creative. We offer the creative and the Amazon store management. Thank you for the question. In terms of product research and development, not at this time, but feel free to get in touch for a recommendation. That's the whole separate bag of worms there. All right, gotta go. Question, leave it in the comments. I'll try to get to it.